should have destroyed Carthage, every man, woman, and child, many years ago.
Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Let's Play Total War Room 2, the Julia campaign. In the last session we left off with Scipio fighting for his life in Casurgis. He captured it after a little bit of a struggle in the siege battle, and then he defended it rather more aptly and rather more skillfully, repelling quite a few Subi-doobies. So, today's session I imagine he will be trying his best to survive, because there are still some more troops surrounding him. And also Bassus is heading across rather more peacefully to Istros. So today's session will encompass pretty much war on the Eastern Front. Along with, of course, expanding, building, etc. in our homelands. So, to start with, of course, there's been a new patch and a new expansion pack released since my last session. Caesar and Gaul is released, so I'll see what happens in the base game as a result of that. I haven't done too much research. And we'll sort of crack on. Now, this is the last session before Christmas. This is going to be the last session of the year, because I'm not going to be uploading any further LPs until the new year after this point. The only extra update will be the Christmas comedy clips on Christmas Day, so enjoy for now. It's a Rome Total War game. Anything Christmassy you can do here? I don't think so. It's just going to do what we normally do and destroy our enemies. And if that's not Christmassy, well, it's tough cookies, because that's the way that we have to do things around here. Anyway, so we have 3,000 to spend. It looks like we've started a new turn, so there is some building work required in and around Corellis and Carthago to finish off, I believe. That's updating. They're ready, and that's done. So Corellis appears to be finished. That's a good start. Which means that it's just Carthago to go. And in Carthago, everything is done here apart from this and this. Now, we were turning this into a military barracks, and we were going to upgrade that into a Roman colonia. But there is a change slightly of plan here, because seeing as we are on the Eastern Front here, and we are besieged by a few of the Subis, I don't expect them to be breaching our walls or anything like that, considering in the last session they couldn't do it with pretty much two full stack armies. This last gasp attempt isn't going to cause us any problems at all, but it is good to be prepared, because if any of the other factions start to attack, we need to be ready. So we could do with a field of Mars being built here, so that we can convert that into a unit producing settlement that can be responsible for supplying troops to the eastern edges of our empire thus far. So that's on the way. Also, we need to change this to help with public order over to a Roman city. Of course, we can't allow any of the religious buildings to survive, so we're going to have to change that as well. And it's going to be a shrine to Mars, due to the fact that it's going to assist with the unit producing. But we can't do that this turn, which is a little bit of a shame. So that's that sorted. Scipio, God bless him, he's still alive. Sure, a few of them might have thought in the last session that he might just bite the dust when he got attacked, but he's come out smelling of roses yet again. It looks like the only way this guy's going to die is by old age, and he's going to live down in Roman history as a great general, as much as we don't like it. Right, so unit movements. He can't move anywhere. He's going to have to defend Casurgis, so it looks like my spy can't move. I do have another one down here somewhere. Somewhere. Ah, she is there. She's looking at Istros. Speaking of which, we'll take Sanguine across. 2 more turns. Your troops have entered another's lands without military access pact. So we only passed through. No need to get on your high horse about things. Just a flying visit. Next turn we'll take him off force march, and then we'll attack Istros, and she can use her charms to poison the populace. That's nice. So that's that situation sorted. Speaking of unit movements, we do actually have our general here, Sir Natius Flavus, leading Potestus. He was trying to intercept the Subis up here from capturing this. It doesn't look as if that's going to happen now, so his presence in this region is a little bit of a moot point right now. It's not serving any purpose, and therefore we're going to take him somewhere slightly more useful. Now, we could expand into the land of the Gallic tribes, and in the future we will be doing that. But right now, I don't see that as being necessary at this exact moment. So just in case, it's highly unlikely of course, but just in case these troops decide to slip around the back of us and start going down here, we need to, I think we're going to take him back into Italia, or at least Cisalpina, because you never know. Rome is lightly defended right now, and we could really do with some presence. So we're going to take him back to Milan to start with. It's going to take him 2 turns, which isn't too long. And then once we have stabilised the eastern flank, we can then once again look to what we are going to do next. Another vote maybe. Should we expand further east, or should we start taking Gaul, or should we now go back down and start taking Africa? It's all choices, choices, choices. So many choices. So that's that sorted. We don't have much money to spend. Unit movements are done. Ships. The ships are fine. One more turn until the technology is sorted. The technology that we are going for was, of course, armoured siege units, and then we were going to go to engineering so we can build the siege workshop in Rome. So it's 5 turns total for that, which means that we currently have to put up with slums for the time being, but public order is fine. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Just keeping an eye, making sure there's no enemy troops or any troops looking like they're trying to start wars with us. So moving swiftly on then to diplomacy. First of all, focusing on trade, we could do with a bit more cash. So we have the Arvaci. Don't know how they pronounce
Well
it.
met, friend. Sit and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
Extra cash is good. You give us cash and we give you trade. Excellent!
This is fair to
Excellent
my people.
indeed. Looks
All
like
that's
Rome
left
is back
to
on
drink until
the
we're
on the bandwagon of fleecing factions for money, just purely for trade. Right, the Arveni, the Arverni. You want trade
Well
too?
met, friend. Sit and let your...
Of course you do. Excellent job. Anybody else want some trade? We are Rome. We are good traders. We trade. We trade. Ooh, these guys are not happy with us because of our treaties with the RDA and the DRC and cultural aversion. So they probably don't want to trade,
Do
but
not
you
attempt
never
to
know.
sweeten
No,
truth with honey.
you do know. You do know. We were just merely hoping. Right, the Cimbri, all the way in the fruitful north here. Is this Denmark? Modern day Denmark? It looks very similar. Do you want trade?
Greetings, friend.
Of course you do.
We...
No, you don't.
I do
Okay.
not think our people...
Well, if you do, you know where we are. The Colchis. Are these new factions been just put into the game, or have they like recently been discovered? There seems to be a lot of these.
I will do you the honor of listening to
Nope, they've rejected as well.
the
Wow.
gods rightly.
Are you right in your head? Trade is good. The Ereviski. We've just trampled your lands.
Do not attempt to
You want to
sweeten
trade?
truth
I
with
didn't
honey.
think so. But I thought I'd ask. The Freezy. The Freezy. Interesting
You are
name.
welcome.
You want some trade, Freezy? No. No trade.
I am sure that your wares will find a home.
The Iceni, they broke their trade bonds with us. Maybe they
are
will
welcome,
think twice.
although
No, they
I-
won't. Alright. The Nova Carthago. Yes, we took down.
Let us conclude our business with good haste, and then enjoy the pleasures of this house.
Yes, yes. Ah, lovely.
I accept. When two
We're back on speaking terms now after waging war with their overlords or former overlords. The Rugi. The Rugi.
You have the ear of my people.
Not interested. Right, so the Turdatani. You want
You are
trade?
welcome. Although my ancestors...
No.
I do not think our people want your trinkets. They like honest, manly stuff for the most part.
Trinkets. Trinkets? You think we trade in menial trinkets? Well, you continue to think that when we come battering down on your door, kick it through and take your lands. Don't say you weren't warned. Right, so extra trade, which means we have a bit of extra income, and we also have some spare cash now as a result of some of the treaties we've just signed. So we can now head back to Casurgis and build that temple that we couldn't build before, Shrine of Mars, and that's lovely jubbly. I think that's it. I think that is it. So we'll end the turn and see what today brings. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're going back to Bassus, which would be quite ironic considering I've just taken a legion away from there. Oh, they already have a full stack in there. Should not be a problem for them. No rear! Slums in the rear, really? How did that happen? Shut up, I'm busy. I've got slums here. I've got slums. I don't want slums here. This is certainly not what we need, right? We need to dismantle this. It's going to take us a turn to do as well. And then we need to construct something useful. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Construction report. We have Roman Colonia. We are expanding at an alarming rate. What's that? Population surplus. That's good. Population surplus is good. Everything else in here is fine for the moment. Faction destroyed. The Pergamon. Wow, gone. But never forgotten. Magna Graecia. You have population surplus 2. Yes, you have 4. We need 5. Or we could put something in Lilybam. We might wait. And somebody's gained the not quite right trait. He's a bit of a weirdo. He's not quite right in the head. Something is wrong with him. 4,000 per turn. We're getting now once again back up to those dizzy heights of richness. I like it. So, there we go. 4 more turns for engineering. Lovely. Automatically started. So the slums in Rome shall continue for now. Right, so we have a bit of spare cash, so as we planned, Carthago down here can now get its next upgrade, which we will have as the Manipula Barracks. 3,000 go, okay, and then the Roman Colonia as well, leaving 544 measly little denarii left, but that is fine, we have no plans to recruit at this stage. Carthago thriving, lovely, 71 public order, going up at 22 per turn, that's quite nice. Corrales is fine. Oh, it's all lovely. It's all lovely. Everything is going well at the moment. And it is times like this when you know that you just can't last and something bad will happen. Factions will gang up on me and want to see my demise. Right, so he's heading back. One more turn. Off he goes. He's in there. And next turn we can take him a forced march and have him just patrol here for now. We don't want to see any incidents. Moving up here, we'll take a quick peek on the situation between the Subi-Dubis and the Rati. Excuse me. Yeah, he's got no chance. I think they're just biding their time. They're just counting down the days till their downfall. They know it's happening. They're just stalling for time. Right, Lupfurdum. Yes, Lupfurdum is still in the hand of the Subis. So we need to push further north with Scipio, but not just yet. We need to build this barracks, we need to replenish his army with a few extra troops, and then he needs to march north. Then again, Bassus might surpass him. He might go speeding on by. We'll have to wait and see. Speaking of which, normal stance. Haha, the poisoning prowler! Good to see you. Why don't you sabotage and poison their wells? We can't afford it. That's a bit of a shame. What else can we do? We can commit arson, but there's no point in that. Because we're going to take the settlement, so no point in destroying it first. Okay, straight up capture then.
Besieging the settlement!
This is going to be a rather straightforward situation, so I'm not going to fight it I'm going to auto-resolve it. And we're going to go for the 93% balanced stance. Stabbing through the neck, occupy the settlement, and congratulate ourselves on a job well done. Meanwhile, the poisoning prowler might just venture a little bit further east to see what's happening. Isn't that right, Postumia? There she goes. So she's just going to take a quick look just around this vicinity, maybe push further north to the Subi's lands up here, which is yet still uncovered, Askau Kalis, and we'll just see what's going down. We could do with maybe getting on some terms with these Lugis, see if we can broker a peace treaty, a non-aggression pact or something like that, just to strengthen our bond, although I really don't think they're going to be happy with us. Let's have a look. What are they called? The Lugis? The Lugis? They're red. Unfriendly. Let's have a look
My
here.
time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
At war with the Anartes. Right, non-aggression pact. Trade agreements. Are they a client... Right, the client state treaty? Are they a client state with somebody? Oh, no, I'm offering to break a client state treaty. No, it's silly billies. Military access, payments, maybe if we pay them. Money talks, you know. It's a good song, is that, actually? Right, no, they're not interested, so, yeah. It's a little bit of a crying shame, really. We don't want to be at war with these people. We don't want to be attacked if we can help it. The Rugi, as well. They might have to be either quelled or destroyed. We don't want to be attacked from the north either. So we'll just have another look quickly. The Rugi, they're not happy with us as well.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
I don't like their tone, you know. I think I'm going to have to destroy them. Nobody speaks to one of my envoys like that. You think you are? Okay. That'll do for now. So she's walking up there. Oh, she can go further. Why are you only going halfway, Postumia? Get a move on. I don't pay you to dawdle, you know. Right, now get yourself counter spying and all that malarkey, all that jazz, you know. They've got a bit of they've got a bit of attrition going on here. I don't know why. So they have one settlement, Budorgis. We may or may not take that in the future. Scipio, we have to wait. As I say, we have to wait for the buildings to build so we can replenish and then march north. We could actually take him out for now.
Ready for battle.
We could take him out and just try and get rid of these troops in the field of battle. Weaken them before they get a chance to strengthen. Because if they go back into their homeland, they will replenish and they will cause me further problems later down the line. So if we can get rid of them now, it might be more beneficial. Yes, I think it might be. Go on then. We all like a good fight, don't we? See if she can poison first. Bit of military sabotage, bit of poisoning of the old provisions. Only 33% chance. She's no poisoner, but we can try. We can only try.
I do enjoy a little trouble.
Yes, successful. And she also gets to spot the situation up here in terms of the garrison. That's good. Right, Scipio hates to sit on his hands. The devil makes work for idle thumbs, so he's off once again on his merry travels. Now, if we just take him out, I'm just going to see the public order situation. Minus 41. Well, it's no surprise that I think we're going to have a revolt in this settlement, in this province at some point in the near future. All we're going to have to do is quell it. But we can't worry about that now. All we need to worry about is how many of these men are in reinforcement range if we attack. They're just outside reinforcement range of these two units, which is good. But if they do retreat, then we're going to be sucked right into a massive war, which we don't, a massive battle, which we don't want. So we'll just try one attack, and then we'll pull back. No, they are in reinforcement range, all of them. The city, the units. So if we attack him, we're going to face a full garrison here. Yeah, that would be quite a battle. Quite a battle. We'll pull in for now. We'll wait till we get some further troops. That would be something, isn't it? Well, that would be definitely a notch on his book. 13 troops. Oh, so tempting. Right, we'll leave it for now. We'll just strengthen. We'll just strengthen. Province under control. Yes, we have the full control of the province. That's good. Settlement captured in Istros. Do we have any? I don't think we have any edicts that we can issue. Right, quick check on this then. House of Julia, 22%. Bassus is up there. Sornatius Flavus has the highest gravitas at the moment. And of course the mighty Cornelia, headed by the mighty Scipio. He is an animal. Political animal. I think we're done.